So, we are live and everything appears to be functioning. Yeah, okay, cool. So, we left off in the middle of a boss fight.
Oh no!
Where we had just ended the enemy's turns before the end of the encounter. Or, I say end of the encounter. We wish it was the end of the encounter. However, Scarmiglione's like, no. So, let me... Right, so it was Hugmug who was next to move. And I have not mentally prepared myself for this at all. This is gonna go well.
Hugmug is you.
Yes, because unfortunately Hugmug's player is not here. Slay. Right.
Good luck, Hugmug.
What can we do here as Hugmug? Who's next to Hugmug? I guess I can have Hugmug go whack. But is Hugmug in? I should have really spent some time beforehand preparing this. Haha. Okay, so Hugmug is going to move up here. Does that provoke? It does. And it's going to provoke an opportunity attack from Scarmiglione with the tentacle. Is 36, which hits Hugmug. Okay, so that's... which is 12 bludgeoning and 4 earth. So 12 bludgeoning. That's 2 earth, because Hugmug halves earth damage. Oh. Okay. So Hugmug is going to use his first action with the African hammer. What? English. The African hammer in hand. Rolling a 31 to hit on the Abaddon. Which hits. Come on, Hugmug. Start today off with a good roll. This is where I end up rolling like multiple ones. And we all cry.
What are your ways to
Plus 9. Boom. Oh, shit. I forgot to mute. Roll 20. Nailed it. Sorry guys, I'm a professional. Totally. So professional. So it's 30 bludgeoning and joys of Hugmug whacking with this particular hammer. It also does fire damage. 4d6 fire damage. Oh. Weak to fire, and why do we hope the answer is yes?
Because
It's not. We all cry. So that is a grand total of 45 damage, which kills the Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Scary. Is then going to move over here. And do it again.
Okay.
Rolling a 27 to hit, that hits.
You were shit out pants at the end of the last session when these going up.
25... 42? 42. Question mark. 42. No. 37 damage. We have bludgeoning resistance. And then the last one, which is a 24. Yes, 24. Which hits. One. So that's 39 damage. Yeah. And that is the end of Pugmug's turn. I'm going to pass it over to... I suppose I can catapult you to the front queue. Can I, Scoria?
Oh, we all know what I'm going to be doing anyway. We do, right?
Are we,
No.
are we certain?
No.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? You don't know?
Surprise us.
I'm not. I'm not.
This is
don't
when
like
Scoria, like,
surprises.
throws a plot twist at us and just, like, jumps off the cliff.
Right.
Just like, nope, I'm abandoning you. Bye. Boing.
See ya, dies. Anyway. Boing. It's jump time!
Yo! Oh, today has an energy.
Right, where's my, there it is, plus 76. Ugh. $90.
90 on... Is this targeting Scarmiggle Wiggle or the Abaddon?
No.
Oh,
Wiggle wiggle.
Scarmiggle
Pardon
Wiggle.
me.
You are pardoned. Right. I have not got... Why have I not got the jump DC? Oh, I know why I haven't got the jump DC down. What do you minus by? It's 2, isn't it? It's target Dex minus 2. if I
yeah.
understood correctly. Okay. So that's that, and then it's every size above you is another +2, so DC is that. So get the calculator out. You want to know a fun fact? I have a calculator button on my keyboard that happens to sit right next to the same button that turns the entire PC off.
Now that would be really unfortunate.
It would be. It'd also be really funny. Unfortunate, but hilarious.
I would believe the fuck out of you.
I would too. So that's a +14 to hit, 14 d8 additional damage.
Come on, let's roll a 17 or higher. Why?
I mean, it hits.
Why? Just why? Not. For fuck's sake. If I add 17 to the, dice, it's a 20. Right. Right. I'm not tired.
I will be surprised if you
lies
weren't.
through her teeth.
It's been a
That's
whole
one
week.
106 piercing.
106 piercing. Resistance? No.
If only it was 169.
106. Okay. Boom.
Another.
Okay.
Oh, 88.
88. Be the exact same. So +14 to hit, 14 d8 additional damage.
We are not cryptic today. Anyway, it's 44 to hit.
44 hits.
Oh, look at all those ones. 75.
That is a lot of ones, my god.
75. Oh.
Oh, man.
Look at all the sadness that permeates. And then I jump again. That's an 82. Stop getting lower, motherfucker.
Is that low enough that it changes the
Probably.
number?
One by one.
Yeah. So that's +13. 13 d8 additional damage.
Stop! It's
That's like-
37 to hit.
37 hits. It's like it's trying to give anxiety. Like, oh, I'm gonna
It
do
knows what I want inside. That's 89 damage.
89. Okay.
Yeah. It knows that I want to commit sudden acts of violence against Mason and Xavier. 83, so that's. I imagine that's still plus 13.
Yeah.
So 42 to hit. 80. Wow.
89.
89.
Okay.
Consistency. And that is all 4 of my actions.
As a legendary action, Scarmiggle Wiggle activates his limit break.
No, don't do it.
Can everybody please make me a wisdom save? There is no specific effect
sure
this
shit
is
hope
attached
so.
to.
Magical?
Oh, when I can my
yes.
dice.
Florian forgets
magical wisdom save.
with bonuses to his wisdom.
I should be damn well good equipped to make a magical
Watch
wisdom
me roll a 1!
save.
Well, it wasn't
watching.
a 1, but it's still very low on the dice. I might
Watch
have a
me
plus
roll
17,
a-
that doesn't help me if it's below a 10 on the dice.
Hugmug will be proud. Just roll the nat 20 for their save.
I'm a billion gazillion 5.
Right, this is when I suddenly be inflicted with every single disease in the book.
Scarmiglion does look like he would be carrying every disease in the book.
Yeah, STD.
The Book of Diseases that exists.
It definitely
Keep
does.
it in his pants.
What, the book, or
Yes,
just generally?
the answer is yes.
Fair answer. And then the last one. Why so many things at once? Holy crap, Sabrina rolled above a 10 on the dice.
Oh my god, is that where my fucking dice rolls are going, Sabrina?
Sabrina just like swap your dice out. Okay,
The first good roll that Sabrina's really ever had, though.
yes, the highest I think Sabrina has ever rolled on the dice is like a 15 or something like that.
There you go,
Or
Scoria.
completely
You've your own.
Okay, so Florian, what did you roll?
32.
32?
Very low
Marcel.
on dice.
30.
30. And Scoria.
20 total.
20 total. Okay, so... brains off, please. So everybody is now inflicted with weighted,
None of us succeeded?
which occurs regardless of whether you succeed or not.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. This man is a bit of a bitch. Good news is, only two people fail.
Is it me?
Unfortunately, those 2 people are Mocha and Scoria.
Yeah.
Are they
to be
insane now?
fair- no.
Excellent.
As cool as that would be, any point within
I'm suddenly mind controlled. Prepare to meet your doom, Mason.
Actual nightmare scenario.
actual nightmare scenario.
Evil tools, for I am your doom.
I have to read
So
everything.
everyone's inflicted with weighted.
Yes,
Everyone's
inflicted
feeling
weighted,
yeah.
and that will last until the end of the encounter.
Right. Let us get that one status condition that I can't cure because I don't have the item
Weighted.
because I passed out.
Do I need to cast a little modifier in for buffy modifier?
No, just leave it as weighted.
Okay.
Everybody. Be taking 10 points of shadow damage as Scarmiglione's black aura increases in strength and range. So if you do not have dark resistance or shadow resistance,
I have 20 points of shadow resistance.
Oh boy, am I
Not
sure
anymore.
glad I popped off that back curtain.
How many
Yeah.
points?
Just
did
so
Joe-
I
how
can
many points
stand
did Joe
in
get?
here.
10.
10. Okay, I do nothing. Cool.
Take 10. Bear with. Because I need to apply this to every character before I move along, or otherwise I will forget. Because as much as I do have Gigabrain moments today, no, that's -20. That's 10. Okay, alright. Uni has turned my brain to a marshmallow. Okay. So you are now over here, and you are over here.
Oh my god.
For the
Did we get
next,
moved around?
only 2 of you got moved. Those who failed. And until it is cured, both Mocha and Scoria are inflicted with Immobilized.
Oh, that's terrible for Scoria, especially.
I did pick it! But I've got to
So,
wait until it's happened.
you are unable to move from your current position, but you can still attack and cast spells as normal, provided that you are not using any movement speed.
Oh dear.
So that actually kind of resolves me having to do Mocha's turn, because Mocha literally cannot do anything at range.
Plan.
We
Oh,
need
plan.
to get Mocha a bow.
I am so glad that I took my entire turn before that happened.
Yeah.
Because now I don't have to
Mobilized
think
in the air.
until my next turn, which will be my first action popping off a Van's wing.
Hell yeah.
Because it was one of the things I actually remembered to buy.
Fuck yeah.
Well.
I'd love to see it.
Proceeds to.
Okay,
Okay.
this can.
Is anyone else picturing Scoria getting immobilized mid-air and just face planting on landing?
I can't believe you do this to me.
Sorry, I had this amazing trend called Everybody Do the Flop. Dated myself so hard with that reference.
Haha, you're old!
So are you!
I'm still younger!
Yeah! Anyway, Mason rolls a fucking 2. So that's 24 to hit, that hits. Thank fuck. I was terrified for a moment there that something was about to go laughably wrong. So I roll, because I can't be bothered to do the maths today. Doing 46 damage on hit numero uno. And then that triggers off Scarmiglione's Black Aura, but nobody else is adjacent. Aside from Mason, and Mason has enough resistance to ignore it. So we carry on. Wonk number 1. Let's do it again. Hits. That is a 34. It's 54 slashing damage. Fuck me. Okay. Next attack is a nat 20, 42 total to hit.
Right.
I fear. What is that? Multiply by 2. Bonk. Oh, not too bad. 82 points of damage. Fucking hell! Again, 42.
Hey.
Nat 20. Mason, you could have done this right at the start when you. Okay. 72 damage. 17 on the dice, which is another. Why did I make this decision? 82 damage. It's the end of Mason's turn. So it's Xavier or Sabrina. Who we feeling is gonna have a bit more luck today? Xavier or Sabrina? You know, considering which enemy this is, we'll do Sabrina because this feels more thematically appropriate. Sabrina, get your lovely booty. She is going to dual cast Flare 2 Now, I really hope that both of these hit, and neither of these rolls are nat 1, because otherwise Mason is about to get a little bit crispy. And somebody's going to be talking about smelling steak.
Oh, damn it, he read my mind.
The first one is a 19 plus... is a 48 to hit. The second one's a nat 1! No!
Hey, Mason!
Mason about to get char grilled. Oh god.
Oh no.
Spicy.
It's steak on the menu.
It may be. So 16 MP. Let's /roll 27d8. So that's the first one, which kills Scarmiglione.
Yeah.
Then the second one does 123 fire damage, which is actually, I think it's 108. I'm gonna do a calculator check just to double check the maths. Yep. Okay. Which means that it's just the Abaddon left.
Abandoned these.
Hell yeah, brother.
No.
You know, just because I think it's funny, I'm gonna Elemental Orb fire it. Twice.
In the face.
Exactly. 2,
And then rolling out one to hit the Hugmug and then Hugmug dies.
4. All 4 of them hit. None of them were nat ones, thankfully. /roll. 6 times 4 is 24. So we'll just bunch this together. 70 damage total. Boom. Which means that the bastard is dead.
So when you said you
Yep.
hopefully get to the end of this fight,
Yep, I was not predicting multiple crits. So that just happened.
Did we just win?
You did just win.
yay!
Woohoo.
I proceed to twerk. Whatnot.
Scoria proceeds to throw it back.
I throw it back. I proceed to use a land swing to remove immobilize.
And then throw it back.
Throws it back on the spot because of immobilize.
No longer immobilized. I assume we can remove immobilize and weighted.
Yeah, you can clear your buff list. This combat has concluded.
Damn, I didn't even get a turn.
Haha.
I didn't get a turn either.
Haha.
Tragic.
Imagine.
Too slow.
When you use them at the
Imagine
end of last
Like,
session.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you guys kind of set up the kill.
yeah.
I was so
Yeah,
ready at the end of last session just to kill him. I was
Like,
ready
wait
to
2 whole weeks.
I know, I hated every single moment of it.
Just waiting to impale Scarmiglione with a spear. Like, please, just let me at him. Let me at him. I can take him. So, let me mark off that Scarmiglione is deceased. So, you manage to defeat Scarmiglione. And you watch as his body slowly dissipates into dust, leaving behind a brown shell
Yay.
and a scroll of parchment.
I pick up the parchment.
Are you
Because I
going to
am.
read it?
Of course I am.
So
I can totally read it. It's totally not an infernal.
it is actually not an infernal.
Oh my god.
So you pick up this scroll, and as you start reading through it, you come to find that this is Florian's contract, or the contract for Florian's soul. However, you do notice something feels very unusual about it.
Oh no.
It has a very different energy to it compared to the previous scroll that you acquired, your own. There is a very strong difference in the magical energy within it.
Arcana?
Go for it.
And I also,
Oh, no.
with my totally awesome Arcana.
Can I roll Arcana?
Everyone's concentrating really hard on this thing.
Hell yeah. Right, can I stop rolling a fucking 3 on the dice? Fuck!
You've taken Florian's 3 curse.
Oh, can I don't know where I got all this temporary stat. Whatever the fuck, can I remove it yet?
Is it temporary stat negative by any chance?
Yeah.
No.
That was a
That
Scarman.
was
No.
from Scarmiglione throwing multiple rays of entropy at you. So that until you either get that
Hold
cured
on.
fully, or
I passed
finding means of
Florian.
resolving it. Oh, yes.
I pass Florian a Mega Chocolate, which restores all ability damage and to 1 negative level.
Didn't want me to double click that.
It restores how much?
All of it.
All of it. So I can
set
remove it all.
Eat the damn chocolate!
That's good because I have 4 constitution.
Oh yeah! I forgot
There
it
we
was
go.
your con that went down.
Yeah.
It was my con, my dex, and my strength all went down by 10.
The fear of ray of entropy.
Where is my?
yeah.
I rolled it. I have good Arcana. Oh, I do not have as good Arcana as I imagined. 18.
So 18, Marcel, you rolled
32.
32, and Scoria rolled a 5.
5, yeah.
Oof. So, Scoria, you can't quite place what's different about this scroll. Only that it feels off. Which you find a little bit frustrating, but it seems
I
like
ain't
the
sharpest
magical
tool in
energy.
the shed.
Hmm?
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
You are not. You presume that this is more something to do with the magical energy itself being outside of the realms of blood magic that you're used to at this point. Florian and Marcel, you both come to figure out that this scroll has different magical energy because it is radiating the same energy from it as Florian's soul, but in reverse. So whereas
Evil
Florian's
Florian.
soul... Yeah. So, in a sense, it's almost like somebody's taken your life energy and reversed it. So, it almost exudes a necromantic energy from it rather than something more regenerative that you would imagine your soul's energy to be.
It's lacking my chill vibes.
It's lacking everything. This feels like if somebody were to try and replicate your presence and make a knockoff version of it. It has the hair on the back of your neck standing on end. However, the great chapel's shadow looms over you, further up the hill. All you have to do is cross this rickety rope bridge, and
Man, nothing
it's
could go wrong.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do?
Rickety rope bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, let's close this. What?
Let's close this bridge.
Yeah.
Put sign.
Does anyone have fly spell? Do I have fly spell?
I don't have the fly spell, but I can fly.
Can you carry me?
We could turn into frogs again. No.
No!
Not again.
Forbidden.
Well, no one's
Forbidden
shooting
word.
at us.
Everyone screams no.
No one's shooting at us this time, so.
Well, it's a good job that Marcel didn't say that. I did.
I don't
don't
mind. I have scrying.
I don't have anything.
Just take a
How high up are we?
Well, I suppose need to walk across. Equity.
You're
Yeah.
walking across.
Yeah.
Roll
I
me a
have
dexterity
wings.
save.
Oh. I have wings that will save me. Non-magical. So. Right, what's this go horribly wrong? 16.
16. So you put your foot down on the first panel of the bridge, and it immediately breaks and gives way.
Jesus Christ, I'm not that fucking heavy.
And you hear the clicking and cluttering sounds of the wooden board shards as it drops down into the abyss below.
An abyss below.
Yes.
Lovely.
It would seem as though this mountain is a lot more treacherous on foot than it initially seems. From the bottom of this hill, all seemed well. You are a few hours up, and you're starting to notice why so few people were traveling up this direction. Because it is a death trap. There are so many large dips, ravines, holes. You can feel, as disturbing as it may be, a gentle breeze coming up from this like giant hole in the ground,
So, I want
and it
to
looks like it goes deep.
inspect the rope part of the rope bridge.
Go for it.
In the sense of
Roll
how
investigation.
aged is it? I know the wooden planks are fucked.
Would you like to roll me investigation then? If you're trying to figure out roughly how old things are.
Investigation or appraisal?
Appraisal will be if you're trying to figure out the age of it. Investigation will be if you're trying to figure out
Condition.
the condition of it.
19.
19. Okay.
This rope is very old.
So you take a bit to investigate the ropes to make sure to try and basically figure out. Whoops, wrong button. To try and figure out the condition of this bridge, and you come to find quite quickly that something or someone has sabotaged this bridge ahead of time.
Ah.
You can see what looks like multiple scuff marks of where somebody has tried to basically piece this entire bridge back together on multiple occasions. And for the whole party, it suddenly makes a lot more sense why Scarmiglione would be so keen to visit this place. Not just for the fact that there's a very shadowy energy that has been following you the whole way here, which, as far as you can understand at this point in time, is to do with the Shadow Crystal's influence on this area, but there are so many people that have probably fallen to their deaths or died on their way up this mountain, so he's come here to collect their corpses.
Freaky. Can I cast Mending on the bridge?
You may.
Good idea.
I do
Meanwhile, how long is the bridge? How big is this gap?
It's about a 40-foot wide gap,
I have 50
but
feet
because of
the rope.
the breeze that is currently coming from this hole in the ground, it seems like using the rope bridge is the safest thing to do. Florian, as you cast Mending on the rope bridge, you notice that your magic doesn't seem to have too much of an effect, but the wood panel that you end up touching you can hear this like almost like reverse of like a crunching sound. Like if you were to pop a bunch of bubble wrap, but in reverse. And it seems like this first panel is safe to step on now.
How much MP does mending cost?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
So you could go up one at a time, being that you are the light one, and mend each of the planks.
In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
Probably mend the rope first.
So what are you doing?
If the rope snaps while you're buffering along the planks, then you're fucked.
Let's go for the rope then.
You cast mending on the rope, and you watch as several of the threadbare sections of this rope bridge seem to almost coil like snakes and fix itself, looking much sturdier and rocking a lot less.
By the way, is it like planks and then there's two ropes either side that are like handhold, or is it just planks?
It's mostly planks. There's like a singular handhold. So, picture if you will your stereotypical rope bridge, so you got like the wooden planks and then like the two lengths of rope down either side. There is only one length of rope on the right side.
Oh.
Facing towards the giant hole, not away from it.
Interesting.
And Sabrina comes over after brushing some of the dirt off herself. Hate to be that person, but I might have a slightly easier way of going about this.
Flying?
Well, yes. I happen to have the ability to give us all the capacity to fly.
Ooh, sounds fun.
And you notice she has a slightly embarrassed look on her face, though it's taken her a few seconds to remember that she has this spell.
Well, I guess I'll meet you on the other side.
So Sabrina spends some of her MP to cast Mass Fly, distributing out so that everybody has flying speed. So you can just fly across the gap.
I'm guessing it wouldn't add on to my flying speed already.
No, it would actually be slower than your flying speed. So I think you have 50 feet, don't you?
Yep.
This gives everybody else 20 feet.
Hello, I spaced out. What's going on?
We're flying.
So I imagine just Scoria just
What now?
shoots up ahead.
Yeah. But yes, you are all now granted the capacity to fly.
Woohoo!
Does anybody have an item to remove the zombie status effect?
Pretty sure
I can
don't.
if it's a 6th level effect or lower, I can remove it.
Oh, I'm lying. Here's a magic tag. No, yes, magic tag. To
Okay.
kill zombie.
Sabrina takes that from you and finally cures her zombie.
I forgot she was a zombie.
That would be really awkward if you decided to heal and been like, "Hey DM, why is Sabrina's health going down?" For me to go, "Well, you're healing a zombie." For that to be a sudden "oh shit" moment. That'd be like the most awkward mass full cure you'd ever do.
Oh my god, would full cure just kill
Yep.
someone?
It would just straight up end the person that you're casting it on.
Is there a saving throw?
No. Is there a saving throw?
Can I
on
use
the-
that against undead enemies?
Unfortunately not.
Why not?
Oh, simple. Because that would also mean that things like resurrection spells would one-shot enemies. Would one-shot enemy undead.
Yeah.
Which would completely break
So
the
I can't.
balancing if you had a massive boss that's undead. Mega Phoenix
And then I
dead.
just heal them. It would be so
with the
fun.
coin flip, do I get rid of Hugmug's Reflect? Or is that not going to... no, Hugmug is not getting rid of their Reflect. I'm gonna leave that on, because there's 140 hours of duration left. Welcome to Green Mage.
They definitely forget about that.
Yep, I'm aware.
Let's hope it ends up being in a good way and we're reminded in a bad way.
Could you imagine? Florian casts Mass Full Cure and just like bounces it off and heals the next boss. It's like, don't worry,
Wouldn't
guys,
it,
I
wouldn't
got
it
this.
reflect onto me?
I will have to double check the reflection rules because there's like a rule system for it.
It's like an actual mirror, depending on what angle you're standing on, it reflects.
I will have a look right now because brain cells.
Quick Pokemon, run to a 45-degree angle of me.
If the spell includes you, the caster, in that radius, it will bounce off and onto an enemy. So if it doesn't include you, Florian, then it bounces back at you. Otherwise,
What if there's no enemy around and I cast it?
and then it would just bounce back at you anyway.
Okay.
Reflect is a finicky spell.
It seeks
Sounds
out
like
an
it.
enemy.
Hmm?
It seeks out an enemy.
Yeah, basically the idea is that it would flip-flop the targeting, so instead of it being a friendly spell, it would be classified as a hostile spell, so it'd heal one of the enemies. That's why I always go, whenever someone's like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about getting Reflect, I'm like, yeah, that's an option you have, because it's really convoluted in how it works. You need to simplify down the rule list for it, but it's like the whole thing. Anyway, before I get too far off topic, so you're flying over the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
You land on the other side, completely unscathed.
Oh,
You're expecting
I wasn't
for
expecting
me to go, hey, you fall down the cliff and die.
Yeah, that's what I was
Perception
waiting
check. You don't see the sniper waiting, and then
No.
Just imagine like Helga's like T-posing at the top of the hill and just like snipes you from 50 feet, from fucking 50 feet over the bridge.
it's like poorly animated. Her model just sort of slams into ours a couple of times and just falls down dead.
She heard we were having a nice time and decided to do something about it.
I heard you were talking shit about me.
Darlings, I heard you're talking shit about me. Prepare to die. Donk. Okay, so you managed to get up this cliff relatively unscathed, making use of the short bursts of flight over the 20-minute duration for each of you, bar Scoria, who naturally has flight, and eventually make it up to the massive cathedral, within which there is a large number of different dark gods that are worshipped here. Though you notice that the quote-unquote dark gods being worshipped are primarily those that are just affiliated with the shadow element, and not the inherently evil ones. So there is no shrine here to Zodiac, for example.
Well, that's good. We don't have to worry about that.
That is definitely good. Anything else around?
There's a lot of different shrines to different gods. Gods like Minerva, Althena, Asura, Anima, Diablos, Cerberus, a lot of like the dark themed gods, I guess. There's one shrine that you can see Xavier and Mason bickering about, that just looks like a train. With
Oh,
like
Doom
a
Train!
horrific face on it. I'll presume that you guys recognize, because Why not?
Yeah.
It's fine.
The Doom Train or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I only
Doom
remember.
Train, yeah.
It's a train that plays Doom.
Sabrina mentioned it. Jeez. Oh yeah.
But a lot of the people that are up here either look very battle-hardened, or they seem to be quite unusual.
Oh wow, that's
Dangerous,
Weird.
unusual?
Yes and no. Unusual in the sense of
that damage the bridge.
some of them appear to be dangerous in terms of outward appearance. Some of them seem to have more unique fashion sense. There's one guy that you walk past who's wearing a collar made of spikes that are on the borderline of puncturing his flesh. Who seems to be very fervently praying at the feet of one of the statues.
I think.
But that doesn't distract you from your objective of why you're here. As this is potentially the last place where Scoria's parents could be.
Do we see anyone that looks a bit like Scoria?
Oh, specifically the people that we saw in Baron's paintings.
Yes, you do, in fact, see somebody that vaguely resembles somebody from one of those paintings.
What are they doing?
They are praying to one of the statues. Praying at the base of the statue to the Night Mother. And the best way I could describe this person is a wingless version of Scoria that looks much, much older. There are a notable number of wrinkles and grey hairs across their flesh. These wrinkles almost appear to have like highlighted sections to them as well, as though they have been punctured on many occasions. But this woman is heavily scarred. And you notice as I'm presuming you guys are slowly approaching this person because you're like, oh, well, that's who we need to go and talk to. You notice two things.
Yeah.
The first being that this woman has what appears to be a cloth blindfold, almost like a bandage, across her eyes. And that her lips are sewn shut.
Oh. Huh.
But she is praying fervently at the base of this statue.
Who's it statue to?
Anima.
The Night Mother, or Anima.
Ah, okay.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving this one up to Scoria.
Looking at Scoria.
I'm going to approach and kneel down to pray next to them.
And so you do so. And initially it seems like you are not noticed at all. As though your presence is not recognized. After a moment, you feel a hand touch your wing. And it moves up and down your wing onto your shoulder. Are you looking at what's going on?
Yeah.
You look over to see that this woman is touching your shoulder, and she's almost like grasping at the frame of your body through your clothing. She's feeling over your arm, as though she is inspecting your being. And that's when you notice a single streak of what appears to be an amber-coloured liquid coming down from underneath the blindfold. And you start to get a headache, as though there is some unseen force trying to push its way into your mind. Do you let it in?
I'll let it in.
And for a few seconds, the woman stops moving. You can see her chest rising and falling as she's continuing to breathe. But it feels as though someone is rooting around in your mind. Almost like the same way that you'd root around in like a laundry basket to find a particular thing you need to hang up for the next day. And then the presence retracts from your mind, as though they've found what they were looking for, and you are immediately wrapped up in a hug. And there is one word in your mind that you immediately end up associating with this person as you look at them again. Mother.
I hug them back.
And after a few minutes, she releases you and ushers you to follow her. But before she moves, her head turns almost in an almost uncomfortable speed as she begins to glare, as she begins to what you presume is look at the rest of your team. She points at them, and then points at you, and turns her head as if questioning.
Most of them were with me, and then the others that we, I guess, collected along the way.
She
Do you want them
beckons
to
you
come with
follow.
us?
She nods and leads you through the halls of this cathedral.
I guess after she nods off, after what I just asked, I'll motion for the rest to follow.
Well, Marcel does so.
Are you following along, Florian?
Yep.
Okay. So you follow after this woman as she shuffles. And eventually you enter this small room, this shrine. You come to realize is a burial site. And one of these grey, or I guess what you see on the wall is referred to as a remembrance stone. Is the name of what you presume to be your father. It is a remembrance stone for an Albert Pyroclast. The blind woman then looks at you, Scoria, and after a little bit, you come to realize that she has blind sense. She is able to sense your presence, but for some reason she is unable to speak.
Looks at the sign up mouth. I couldn't imagine why.
It's more that whenever she tries to make a sound, it's almost like this half. I almost want to describe it as like a half grunt sound that sounds like she's trying to make a sound, but something is preventing her from doing so. I would also like to point out you cannot see anything below like halfway down her neck. So I guess where on a man there'll be like you have like the Adam's apple downwards. It's almost like she's wearing like a turtleneck, I guess would be the best appropriate descriptor. But there is a small section on this remembrance stone, and there's this that has a marking. And you notice that many of these remembrance stones have similar markings. The woman walks away from you, comes back to you with a book, open on a very particular page. That you notice there are like one page is written in Braille, and the other page is written in normal text. So it's like each page has a double side, as it were. And the symbol appears in this page that she has found, or looked for specifically, and shows you what it means. On each remembrance stone that this symbol is present on represents the victim of an Alexandrian crusade. And this particular crusade was influenced by a disagreement between the Light Father and the Night Mother, relating to the goddess of the harvest. You're not quite sure what's going on or what that means, but at some point your deity and her brother had a disagreement about someone else in the pantheon, and a crusade was called by the Light Father. And it would seem like your father was somebody who perished during that crusade. Florian, can you make me a medicine check, please?
Heck yeah, I can.
Because I would imagine that at your stature you would be very capable of seeing this.
That is such. I haven't rolled above a 10 today. Medicine. Okay, that's fine. Evil 20.
You notice something odd about this woman's skin. As she's walking back and forth, you catch sight of her ankles. And the way that the tissue of her ankle is, it looks as though she has been ignited. Like somebody has set her on fire. These are burn scars. Specifically, they are untreated burn scars. This
Do they look
woman-
recent?
No, they look quite old. Would you like to make me a... what check would be? I guess it would be another medicine check to determine how old these scars are.
Okay, that's nicer. Probably unnecessarily high. Medicine.
You never know until you say it.
33.
33. That's a success. You notice that these scars would be about, given the natural process of aging, and that because, Scoria is part aerolite, part earth genasi, and that this woman is very clearly an earth genasi. Given what you know, these burn scars are at least 20-ish years old. Given the natural aging process, so like skin sagging, natural day-to-day changes, these scars are about 20 years old. Scoria, the woman grunts at you, as though she's trying to get your attention to take the book and look at it. Because you realize there is no way that she can confirm whether or not you've seen and read what she's trying to show you. The joys of being blind. She's not deaf, but
right.
she's blind.
Scoria will read out loud the passage.
And once you have...
Like, not shouting it, but...
Like, calmly, or like just... in like a natural...
It's just a natural... Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Once you have finished reading that passage, the woman looks satisfied, closes the book, and returns it to its initial location before coming back and bowing to you. And you recognize this. You recognize that what she's doing as a thing that is typically done between different worshippers of the Night Mother that you've only seen in textbooks. As due to your isolated upbringing, you've never really encountered anybody else that worships the Night Mother. Outside of maybe one or two knickknacks that Helga may have had around the house. Are you going to return her bow?
I'll return the bow.
And after a few seconds, she stands back up to her full height. And looks saddened, but satisfied. What are you doing?
So, Mother, would you like me to tell you about my adventures so far?
She makes a grunting sound and nods her head.
So Scoria's going to explain everything, leaving no detail untouched.
And as you explain everything, she goes from a neutral expression to horrified to slightly amused. And by the end of it, there is a very large collection of different emotions that are playing back and forth across her expression. And by the end of it, you notice that she is pondering something, as though she is having an internal debate as to whether she should or should not do something. Let's roll the D100 to see if she does.
It's a 2.
It's a 69.
Oh!
Nice.
Well, now I have to do it. She
You're now legally obligated under the rules of funny.
She reaches up and undoes her blindfold. And as the black cloth falls, you are greeted to a rather horrific sight. Both of her eyes are gone, and in their place are these two purplish spheres that fill her eye sockets. Florian, can you make me an Arcana check, please? Since you were the only one that would recognize what the fuck this is.
Heck yeah, I can. Ooh, nice. Arcana.
Did you roll above a 10?
Heck yeah, I did.
Way!
Go
Yeah.
down? Why? Every time I look at this, I feel like it's going down.
Is it Yelling Timber?
It's going down, it's yelling timber, everything's, yeah. 25.
25. You realize that she has... whatever happened to her eyes, these purple spheres that are in place of them are infused with the scrying spell. And that is when you watch her reach into this cloak, like, almost, we'll call it like a cloak cardigan combo that ends up around her waist. She reaches into it and pulls out a small teddy bear that you immediately recognize, Scoria, because it looks identical to the teddy bear that Helga said she found you with. They look identical. But this one looks significantly older. Maybe a couple years of age difference. Scoria, can you roll me a wisdom check? I want to see if your if you put this together. If your character puts this together or not. Roll above a 10, please. Go on. Yeah.
I rolled above a 10. I rolled a 14.
Nice. So you succeed the check. You come to realize that this is that she has been using these scrying eyes of hers to keep track of you and make sure that you are safe. The last 20 or so years that you have existed, after the death of your father, at some point your mother had these scrying eyes and has been making sure that you're okay using this teddy bear as a thing to amplify the strength of her scrying ability. And suddenly little things in your life start to make sense. The occasional times where you had a slightly too close encounter with certain monsters out in the wilds, times where you went out to practice your polearmsmanship on your own and nearly impaled yourself, but miraculously didn't. Little things like that. Little influential changes on your life that would normally be seen as extremely fortunate circumstances. You realize that she's been there the whole time. Your mother, this very old, weakened-looking woman before you, has been using her scrying eyes and her prayers to the Night Mother to ensure that those little events where you could have potentially met your end did not go that way. But you can see now that it's taken a toll upon her. For each thing that you've been saved from, your mother has had to give up something to do so. Little sacrifices. Because the thought occurs to you, why is she not in a house? Why is she not at home? Why is she up here in this cathedral at the top of a deadly mountain that, for all intents and purposes, had you have not come here prepared, would have likely killed you? But for all of that concern, you feel a comfort within you. As though you may have been apart from your mother for such a long time, but really you weren't always apart. She was always watching. And there's a slight warmth that builds in your chest. It's like a melancholy happiness. What are you doing?
I give her a big hug.
And she returns that hug. The rest of the party, what are you doing?
I'm going, aw. That's about it.
That.
Thank you for looking out for my sister.
And this woman, Scoria's mother, lets go of her.
I know, not biological sister, but
She comes up to you, Marcel. And the first thing she does is reach out. Her hand brushes past your whiskers, and you notice her visibly flinch in surprise before putting her hand on your horns and kind of like she's trying to map out your face. And she seems quite gentle with her touch, as though she's trying not to invade your space, but trying to recognize your face. One of the downsides of not being able to see. She does the same thing to Florian.
Meow.
As she almost steps on you.
Yeah, she can't find him at first.
No, like she almost
I'm down
steps
here.
She almost steps on Florian, trying to approach you. So I'm picturing the two of you kind of stand next to each other very closely at times.
Probably, yeah.
The brotherly chaos planning must occur.
Mhm.
She takes a moment to kind of figure out who everybody is before going over to this table and giving you what appears to be a key, you think? Like a little round gold circle that is missing a piece to it. Score rolling an appraisal check, please.
What? An appraisal check?
Yeah. Appraise that shiz.
I don't know then. Oh, 16.
Ooh. You realize that the onyx disc that you're carrying would fit this perfectly.
What?
the onyx disc that you are carrying on you would fit into this.
I thought that got thrown and smashed.
It did. And yet, when you reach into your bag, having not quite thought about, hang on a minute, wait, shouldn't this be broken? Out of your bag, you pull the onyx disc. In perfect condition. No cracks, no scuffs. It's as though it was never thrown on the ground to begin with. How odd. And yet, if this thing would fit perfectly in this sort of gold loop that your mother has produced. What are you doing?
Guess I'll put it in.
You put them together, and there's a warm glow, a warm purplish glow that comes off of the disc. And as you look at it, you come to the realization that this particular item has multiple uses. The main one that comes to your mind immediately is that this could be used in a sacrificial rite, often used by worshippers of the Night Mother to remove a section of their pain or suffering, to alleviate themselves of, say for example, you could alleviate yourself of something that is depressing you greatly, such as the memory of a loved one, or like a memory of a loved one who's passed, or the destruction of a friendship that has stuck with you. So you can give up these bad memories, and in exchange, the Night Mother usually gives you some sort of boon. Usually the boon is to do with, the alleviation of that emotional torment. But if you were to sacrifice something of greater value, you could receive a great reward from it. But this is now on your person, and you are aware that this particular disc, or dark mirror, as I shall refer to it, is usable within this cathedral, and within this cathedral alone. And with that, Scoria's mother leaves, going back to worshipping the statue of Anima. And continuing her duties of worship as an acolyte here. What are you doing as a party?
Do not know.
I don't know, my head's actually really fucking empty. Jesus.
Give up memories.
Yes.
Bad
That's
memories.
just Scoria.
So this can be used outside of Scoria. However, you would have to be a devotee of Anima to receive the full benefits of it. So this could be memories of any sort. Bad memories are usually the most common ones given up. However, you could choose to give up a good memory. Say, for example, one that does not serve you any benefit.
The memories of all of the pranks that Floria and Marcel pulled on Scoria.
Hypothetically. But
No, those are priceless.
But you
You can't
could
get rid of those.
form those particular. You could sacrifice those particular memories to receive something beneficial in return. In your case, Scoria, you are aware that if you were to use this, depending on what type of memory you sacrifice, you could potentially enable yourself to learn new types of blood magic. However, the strength of the blood magic you learn would be directly adjacent to the memory that you sacrifice.
No pressure.
You do not have to use this, but it is something that you can choose to use if you wish. But it seems as though it seems as though your goal here is kind of accomplished, which is a strange feeling. It's almost as if there should have been more of a explosive, yay, Hattie's rainbows and confetti and everything.
That would be foreshadowing.
But you are aware that Ruzen is currently waiting for you in the village.
Spicy.
I could do it.
Spicy?
As in, it's significant. And
I'm refusing to look at the Discord right now.
right.
My brain is just kind
Right.
of disassociating. And
Right,
You have to say it out loud.
In that case, out of character conversation between the party and what I just put in Discord.
Like I said,
Huh?
spicy.
Interesting. Oh,
Would you be conflicted in how you would approach this if you did not know why you hated her anymore?
So I presume it's probably giving up some degree of memory revolving around Helga, if I had to
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, to be fair, most of the memories are basically fake anyway.
Bearing in mind that with this, if you do that, only one of you can use this.
Yeah.
And if you are to do that, you will have to pick the part of those memories. So say, for example, you could sacrifice the memories that cause you to feel a certain way towards the person.
There's also a good point that I probably put this out of character.
Yeah.
There's also a good point that if you erase memories of Helga, you'll likely erase a good portion of the memories you have with the group as a family, because they were probably also present there.
Or
So you could potentially damage your connections with some of your familial relatives in terms of who you were brought up with, but you are aware that you will have your mother here regardless.
I've still got individual memories with everyone else.
Yeah. It would just be the fun, like any memories you have with Helga that includes the others will be gone.
I mean, you forget about the house fire?
No. But you would forget that, say for example, Helga was the one who put you in that basement to spare your life. Which, man, that particular scene must feel hella different with all the given context now.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, I must stash my investment.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Putting gold in a safe.
The orphan stock market cannot.
What? Oh my god.
I mean, that's basically what she's doing here.
I mean, they are an appreciable asset.
Wow.
What? They get older.
Every necromancer on Krynos would like to know your location. Anyway, so you can choose to sacrifice a memory if you wish.
So, I will say that Marcel will probably have reservations about this. As a personal player, I think this will be a very spicy thing to do story-wise. And could have some very interesting results, and I'm very curious to see them. However, as a character, as Marcel, I would be like, it's kind of fucked up, dude.
But it would be in line with Scoria's worshipping.
Yeah?
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Alright.
The memories where Helga made feel were like motherly towards Scoria.
So you'd be sacrificing the motherly the mother-daughter connection that you had with Helga. Is
Yeah.
that what I aim to understand?
Yeah.
So you look
Don't forget me.
You look into the mirror. Please roll me a d10 twice and give me the bigger result.
You ready for this, guys?
Oh, yes.
It's a 7.
It's a 7. Okay. Seven. Okay. So you feel the memories of Helga's motherly love, slowly start to fade. And with them you feel power. Roll me 2d4. Give me the bigger d4 result.
Awesome.
Hey! That's a 4! The other one was a 1.
You feel this intense surge of energy. You no longer feel like the daughter of Helga. She is no matron of yours. She is a plague, an insect, a parasite that needs to be destroyed. And this shift in your mentality is visible in your body language.
Okay.
Every single one of your family, question mark, are they family? Maybe. Maybe not. Depends on how you feel after the fact. All of them can see the difference. There's strength in the way that you carry yourself.
Did it work? Are you okay?
And you can tell this has worked. You will be the blight that wipes out Helga's existence. And now, you have the capacity to do so.
Do you still know who we are?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
You feel new blood magic at your fingertips. New spells that you can cast. You feel satiated, satisfied.
Really?
That
I
felt good.
Are you okay?
Oh. Yes, I am fine, Marcel.
Okay, you know who I am. What am I to you? Just checking.
How old is Marcel?
Marcel is 20.
You're my little brother.
Oh, thank goodness. I was very worried about that. Glad to see you're still with us.
Just because that bitch.
What bitch?
Just know that if you ever attempt to persuade me not to kill her, I'm afraid that our sibling bond will have to be revealed.
Okay, why would I do that?
Not a good answer.
There's really no going back now, is there?
There never was.
I suppose you're right.
You okay, Florrie?
I will be.
Would you like a hug?
Yes, please.
Marcel gives Florian a hug. A very tight hug.
Big hugs.
This is where I have to find something.
It's still growing more powerful.
I'll leave it for after session, I guess.
I mean, I've kind of seen sort of what happened. I wasn't really looking, I was just spacing out in that direction, and I saw a lot of things get added.
So, for the understanding of the party, Scoria has unlocked 4 new blood magic spells. Auto Raise, Shadow Blast, Drain Rip, and Temporary Resurrection.
Holy shit.
Bearing in mind, she will still use her hit points to cast these spells. So, each time you are still sacrificing 35 HP for these 7th level spells.
Yep.
But that feeling of your connection to Helga leaving is weirdly satisfying. It's almost a relief. There's no more doubt as to whether or not taking Helga down is the right thing to do. It just is. It is what you must do for the good of yourself and for the good of those that you cherish as siblings. There is no other path to take now. She must die.
Well, I'm starving. Anyone else hungry? Should we get some food?
Sounds
It's
nice.
very fucking heavy.
Well, I suppose if we were to use some flight, we could probably get back down to Elderberg without too much difficulty.
That sounds good to me.
As long as you don't get vertigo.
Don't look down, and you'll be fine.
So, are you returning to the town?
Heck yeah.
Yes, there is nothing more for us here.
Okay.
Unless there is.
Not really.
Okay.
Unless you suddenly want to convert yourself into worshipping one of the dark gods.
No. I'm still, like, sampling my first god. Like, can't move on just yet. I haven't really got the feel, you know? I've not got the vibe.
So you leave
True.
and slowly float back down to the town and head back to the inn that Bruzen was staying at and had got rooms for you all in. You may restore your HP and MP back to full, as upon seeing the rather battered state that you're in, Bruzen immediately starts basically giving you all a once-over and trying to guarantee that you'll be healthy. But your next foe has been defeated.
Fuck yeah, baby!
there are only two. There are only 2 contracts left to acquire before you can attempt to free Bruisen. And yourselves. But with this thought, Florian, I presume that you would have taken the shard and the scroll and your contract from Scoria.
Yes, if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Unless you want Scoria to keep a hold of it just for safekeeping, since she has both herself and Michael's contract on her.
Oh well, then you can have it.
So if you don't want to carry it around, that's perfectly fine. I'll carry it.
This is where I need to now remove it off of Florian's sheet. Definitely didn't start adding it.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Do. Control C.
What did I miss?
Control V. Remove that. So.
What did I miss?
Contracts. Figuring out who's carrying them. So, Scoria, holding both of these, you can't help but feel a temptation to put the contracts together. As you notice,
Oh yeah, because they were like parts of a bigger contract.
They were indeed. And you noticed that, I'm sure I'm going to get some giggles here, that the edges of the contracts are ribbed.
I don't get it.
Thank you, Marcel.
Yes.
Or, anyway. But you might be able to intersect these depending on whether the ribs and ridges along the edge of these contracts are aligned. It's almost like a 4-piece puzzle. You're attempting it?
Yeah, I'll attempt it.
Let's see if you in contracts. There goes. You can. You notice they slot together. They don't fuse together, but they do kind of slot into each other. To the point where you've found a little bit of information. As at the bottom of the text, there is mention of a particular place where each of these contracts are kept in individual different locations.
Oh.
And so, like, it's mentioned that Florian's contract and contract owner should always keep their things on them and never allow the contract to exist outside the space of the Hells, Kreitners, or... Come on, brain cells, please, not now. Or the Underworld. There we go, got it. The contract bearer, the contract and contract owner of your soul, Scoria, should never take the contract outside of the ocean or away from the island of Srenkan, the land of ever-falling rain. And right at the bottom of Florian's section, when you link them together, you see the word Crawloft in light green text.
What?
Would you like to make me a navigation check?
Oh, the place.
It's a place.
Any of us or Scoria?
Scoria, and I presume Florian, you're probably looking at this over Scoria's shoulder, considering this is basically the contract that has your soul
I'm
in it.
so glad Florian said that because I did not realise you were talking to me. Right.
That's fine.
You won't believe what just happened to me.
Please tell me you rolled a natural 20 or a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1, then I said do-over, and guess what I rolled again?
Nat 1.
And that one.
Yep,
Ooh,
double that one.
Damn,
have
that
to roll.
sucks.
that is a automatic fail.
It's a big off.
You get distracted by your tail whilst trying to pay attention to what Scoria is unearthing here.
That's
Thankfully,
24 for Scoria.
okay. Thankfully, you roll on the DC, Scoria,
Oh, please.
so you just succeed. You recollect the name Kroloft because it is the name of the windiest city on the island of Varnexian, where there happens to be a lot of tornado activity,
Oh.
not too far from the massive amount of swampland that surrounds it. So it is not uncommon for things like Zolums to get launched over the mountains and onto nearby unsuspecting towns because of these tornadoes. Try not to picture a gargantuan-sized serpent being launched at several miles an hour over a mountain range, because it's a very funny mental image. Now let's see if any of you put 2 and 2 together before I ask you to try and roll me an insight check to see if you can, or wisdom check, we'll say.
Varnexia.
Why might this be of importance?
Oh, was that Barbaric? Barbaric-ish?
So, I have to correct myself. I've been saying it's Barbaricia. It's actually Barbarica.
Barbarica.
And I'm just fucking stupid. So
well, I'm
every time I've said
about
it
to call
before-
him Barbara because I can't.
Barbara
I-
Spaghetti.
Every time I hear Barbara, I think of that one Markiplier Uno animation. Barbara. I'll put it in the chat at some point, so you can see what I envision every time someone says Barbara. But no, you do put together that this might be exactly where Barbarica is easiest to locate, as the little bit of information you did dig up mentioned that Barbarica could be found in a place where there was a lot of tornado activity. And what screams tornado activity more at you than giant serpents being flung miles over mountain ranges and into unsuspecting swampland near populated locations than this Kroloff place.
Yeah.
Which could be worth visiting. Or you could decide to head back to the island of Srinkan to go and visit Kui-Kwan. But the decision is yours to make as a team. Do you try and hunt down the next Archfiend? Or do you go exploring? Or do you decide to throw yourselves headfirst into the windmill of potential death and go straight for the hells? You have many options.
Well, we're
available
not
to
doing
you.
the last thing.
Fair.
As we're determined to beat all the demons.
Beans. Close enough.
But yeah, it's somewhere along that line.
One of those things. They're important, but they're not important. I'm gonna make sure I don't remember their names just to insult them. Yeah, take that, Barbara. Anyway, yes, you have many options available to you.
How long do we have now until we run out of time? It's just Gloria runs out of time.
You have until the end of the in-game year.
Which is how long?
A while.
So
It's
let's
like
explore.
It
January or
is currently-
February.
It is currently the 16th of January, 68 AR.
How
Scoria
come-
has until the 30th, I think it's either the 30th or 31st of December, 67 AR.
So out of
67, 68.
out of character, we are not going to be getting any stronger.
Nope.
So we wouldn't be traveling around other places the purpose of preparing for fights. So it would be exploring for the sake of exploring, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Mhm.
So what are we feeling?
Kill everyone now.
Florian takes out a knife and shivs everybody in their sleep.
I would say we go with
I mean-
fun, but
I've lost it.
Florian loses it. Gets lost in a McDonald's play place.
I mean, with the Archfiends, we defeat the Archfiends, we hopefully maybe defeat Chaos. Teehee.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Do we then have to immediately go into the house, or?
You don't immediately have to go into the hells. However, I will inform you that the only thing that realistically will be left after you take out the Archfiends and defeat Chaos, if that is what you intend to do, the only remaining thing of the plotline you are currently working with is to defeat Helga. That will be what is left, outside of adventuring for the sake of enjoying the lore-rich world around you.
I'm happy to do the adventuring part.
It is up to you. You have
Technically, at the point where we've beaten all the Archfiends and beaten Chaos, we've gotten ourselves out of the contract. We technically could call it a day there and just settle down and live our lives.
You would
Fuck
also
no.
you would also then leave Scoria to die,
Oh yeah.
and the Hells would be the first circle.
Yeah, because Scoria's been basically branded now, hasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you basically leave Scoria to die on her own.
Scoria, why did you have to go and get yourself branded?
Doesn't really matter, I was thinking about killing Helga anyway.
That's true. You were gonna do it anyway. Yeah.
Because I like to do iconic shit. Anyway,
You'll be
And
branded.
totally
you
not
kill Helga.
because
I
I
was already
thirst
gonna
for
kill
blood.
Helga. You weren't going to do it fast enough.
forbidden strawberry milkshake. So, might I ask what you plan on doing?
I guess we're going to the next switch.
Plan.
I
Should we
ask-
plan?
Yeah, I'm asking you as a party to come to a somewhat unanimous decision. Because I don't want to go, oh, this one, like, if you guys have a preference to do something else, I'm all ears. If you prefer to go straight to finding Barbarica and feeding her her own ass, then
I mean, there's not any other active story threads at the moment
No.
to pursue, besides, I guess, going back to...
there is
Brunswick.
only one other major, air quotes, major plot thread, and that is currently unavailable because the two players that those potential threads revolve around are not at the table.
The only other thing really would be going to Brunswick to...
Yes. And potentially getting squished in a cave-in. You've been to Brunswick in a different campaign.
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course. Yeah. But do we have to go that way?
That is the only way in. Unless you want to go through the Feywild.
That sounds fun. Would we survive?
No. Do you remember what happened last time with the satyrs? Do I need to remind
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, but what if we just don't?
Women.
Yeah.
Beautiful women.
Yeah.
That's half the party gone. Nah. You do have.
Good thing Mocha's not here. Otherwise we might have a player down just hearing the words "beautiful women."
Then I guess we're going after Baby Bell.
Baby Bell.
Yeah, you went
She's
ba ba
fine.
ba 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 Baby Bell.
No, like the Minions thing. That one Minions meme that everybody found fucking hilarious and just would not shut up about.
Oh, I was one of them.
I know, I was also one of them. And I somehow managed to Uno reverse myself into finding it mildly annoying.
Right, so should we go buy a banana?
Please, just throughout the entire time that she is present, just progressively call her more incorrect things just to piss her off.
She,
Okay.
Yes, Barbarica is a woman.
a woman.
Well, I mean, Barcelona is the next one to fight, so
Vine boom. Woman.
I said we go fight Barcelona.
So you
Who's the fucking Barry?
Barry. Anyway, so from where you are currently, you would be able to get, if you were to spend, I think it's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So if you spend 24, brain cells please, you'd spend 25,000 gil, you could get an airship and a sand skiff from where you are out to fucking brain cells, please. You could get out to Quetzal on the island of Barnexian, and then you could basically hire some additional transport to get there. Sorry, I'm trying to look up how much it is. Yes. Okay. So with a party of your size, if you were to drop 30,000 gil, you could get an airship, a sand skiff, and then a swamp glider to get from where you are now to Crawloft, if you wanted to get there quick. Or you can travel on foot. Depends on how you guys are feeling about that.
I mean, as a player, I have a severe dislike for sand skiffs in a certain game, but...
So what do you guys want to do? You can travel on foot, or you can hire some transport to get from point A to point B. Entirely up to you.
How much money do we have?
Well, I can tell you.
And how long will it take to go on foot?
It will take you about a week or so to get there on foot to a potential boat or airship place.
And how dangerous is the route?
Yes.
So
because I should remind you that at this particular point in time, there is a certain Zodiac worshipper currently loose on the island.
Could we take him?
Oh.
Do you remember what that character's name is?
No.
Then you would not.
Mr.
You would not.
Mr. Death. Killy McKilly Pants.
Can I roll an IRL history check?
You may.
What is my IRL bonus?
I don't know.
I think I'll say 2.
Sure.
I rolled a 4.
Well, I can tell you the character's name is Messor. I cannot, with a 4, tell you what the significance of this character is in relation to what I'm going to call the Lupus verse of characters that I have built in my time as a DM and a player. But
like their 50-20 Avengers.
the rest of you can roll some flat d20s if you want, or whatever you think your personal bonus is. If you would like me to tell you what the significance of this character is.
I rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. The significance of this character is it is the second character I've ever made, and B,
Wait, no, he's the champion of Zodiac.
he is the champion of Zodiac.
Right.
Specifically, he is currently referred to as the Lord of Murder.
So that's sounding like a no.
Yeah. No. He is a capped out character. But also has champion bonuses directly from Zodiac, revolving around, you guessed it, murder and bloody
What if I
sacrifice.
meow at him?
He put that in the chat for you, so you can just get like a mental comprehension of the comparison of the two. So
Oh, that's concerning.
it should be concerning. So you can just drop some gil to get from point A to point B if you want. or you can choose to, like, I don't know, drop the swamp transport and go on foot from there, or take a boat. Up to you. I really am not fussy. If you want to travel on foot, I will be rolling my percentile dice as you go.
Concerning.
Should be. Smiley face. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? Don't mind me rubbing my hands together menacingly.
Let's spend some money.
I have money. I can pay for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's travel. Let's travel safely.
Okay. So are you dropping the full 30k?
Yeah, I'll drop the 430.
Okay. So.
Thanks, Goria.
Don't worry.
Best sister ever.
So you spend the next few days traveling. And we rejoin your team on the 20th of January, 68 AR. It's taken about 4 days. Securing the sound skiff, getting back to the main city, getting the airship, and then traveling on the swamp glider. Avoiding Zolom's, and all that fun stuff. You've gone from the town of Quetzal, on the island of Arnexian, and have travelled across the swampland to the small town of Crawloft. During your travels, you have had many a fun and amusing night. Little bits of banter winding up Marcel about Mason and Xavier trying to outdo one another, having a little bit of a giggle at Florian whenever Sabrina accidentally flops down on him without realizing he's there. Having a bit of an amusement at Scoria when she tried to open her wings to give him a stretch and nearly got blown off the swamp glider.
Yeah.
The number of times where Hugmug nearly just fell off because he stopped paying attention. Or the number of times that Mocha nearly got dipped into the swamp. And just... you start to feel... happy.
Oh no.
Strangely happy. Like, despite everything that has gone wrong, you're still here. You are still yourselves.
Despite everything.
Yeah, despite everything, it's still you.
Nice.
Don't undertale me.
I will undertale you.
Nice reference.
You feel confident in what's to come.
Stop raising the death flags.
I'm not doing it on
They
purpose.
are at full mast right now. I will admit.
Full on.
For the first time in a long time, you feel comfortable, happy, like there's not a gun
Fully
sitting
erect.
behind you.
But this feeling of comfort, you're aware will be temporary and very much finite in nature. Because you are aware that there will soon be a point where you have to dive into the hells. And you don't know how many of you will come back from that adventure alive. And that is something that is on everyone's mind. No matter how hard you try and push it away. It's there. Like an intrusive thought. And yeah, you persevere. You carry on. And so you eventually end up disembarking. I need to there we go. And I need to get the correct track up. There we are. the town of Kroloft. Somewhere, maybe within the mountain range, you're not certain, is Barbarica, your next big foe. And Marcel, you feel
Behind me?
uncomfortable.
Oh.
You're aware that the enemy you're about to go and fight is the same one who is responsible for the death of your parents. The same one.
Where are we right now? We're still on the...
You are in the town of Kroloft. A few days, 4 days have passed. Thus the whole, oh god, Lucas is potentially raising unintentional death flags moment. But what is to come? Whoever Barbarica is, she is the one that is responsible for the death of your parents. And whatever you fight up here could be deadly. And you're aware of that going into this. There's a slight chill that runs down the back of your spine. But then there's a slight warmth emanating from your hand, as you remember that you have the blessing of Cerberus on your side. The same with Florian. And the warmth on your shoulders of Xavier and Mason, putting their hands on your shoulders to reassure you that no matter what, those that you hold close are behind you all the way. So I see that, Florian. I see that, you little cheeky bugger.
I also see that. I do not appreciate it. Very inappropriate. I do not do that.
I'm just a little
Whatever
kid.
you heard, it was a lie.
It was a rumor. Anyway, so you begin your travel up into the mountains, taking time to avoid the major cliff faces so you don't get blown off. I realise how bad that sounds now that I've said it. Not like that. So you don't get launched off the cliff face. And as you're wandering, you can hear this harsh whistle.
Concerning.
The winds up here are so strong that the fact you've not been blown away is honestly, it feels like a stroke of good luck. Lori, would you like to roll me a religion check?
I sure would. Oh. There we go. That is a religion. Plus 26.
26. You realize that the boon of your goddess has come into play. Etro has been actively changing fate and giving you all of the fortunate scenarios when it comes to the wind. As you're aware, the place you are heading towards holds one of the 8 elemental crystals. And you know this because a lot of the citizens in the town of Kroloff that you just left were talking about it. Specifically, one person who gets volunteered to go up into the center of this mountain range to check on the citizens and people living within Garuda's temple. After a little while of traveling, you come across a split in the path. There are two directions you can take. One that goes upwards, and one that continues along the straight path that you've been wandering. Which path are you taking? The one that goes up? Or the one that goes forwards? I guess it technically both go forwards, but one of them continues along this
Well, I
straight
might
and
have a
narrow.
spell that helps it.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Wait, I'm looking through my spell list. I might have something.
I thought,
I don't have shit. Maybe abilities? This seems like something I should be able to do.
Anyway. So what would you like? What were... If I can English. What direction would you like to go? The path that goes up? Or the path that continues the same direction you've been going?
Can I pray to Etro to guide me in the right direction?
Sure. Roll me a religion check. And
That is a evil 20.
Okay.
Or a good 20.
the 20 with a goatee.
So just to make sure that I'm giving you the correct response, when you're asking her to guide you in the right direction, are you aiming more towards where Barbarica is allegedly meant to be, or in the direction of the Garudian temple?
I mean, we don't need to bother with the Garudian temple, do we?
No, but depending on which direction you want to go, may change.
Is there a good reason why we would want to?
The easiest direction to get to Barbara.
Okay. So you offer up a prayer, and Etro responds by telling you the path that heads upwards into the steeper parts of the mountains is the correct direction.
Up I go.
Okay, so you lead the team onwards as you're all mentally preparing yourselves to fight off yet another archfiend. And this time, you've managed to convince Veruzen to come along and to keep an eye on you. So if somebody gets blown off the cliff, or one of you dies, once again, he will charge in, rescue one of you, and then flee. As was the case with Cagnazo when you went to fight him. Let's see. Okay. And you are continuously quite fortunate, once again, your goddess's boon coming into play, until you reach the top of this mountainous path onto an open range. There are a few bushes here, and this large dirt-ridden path.
Oh fuck.
And sat upon a rock towards the end of this pathway appears to be a little frog.
Aw.
No.
Letting out this defiant little sound as you approach.
Arcana. No reason.
Yep, roll Arcana.
No reason.
feel like you know something I don't.
I just got the absolute shit scared out of me, even though I just went for one. Jesus Christ. I hear frog, and remembering this one fucking creature you told me about, and
Yeah.
I immediately start panicking.
I do not know this creature.
You don't wanna.
You don't want to.
I think we're about to
33.
know.
23.
33.
23.
33.
33, fucking sorry.
One of the headphones off, please.
Hey, my audio processing is being a bit whack today. Bear with me. So, you attempt to identify this, what are you trying to identify it as? Sorry.
Just seeing if it has a magical aura to it, and if it
It
does,
has a
how
magical aura.
strong is it?
It has a notable magical aura.
That's unusual for a frog.
Very.
This frog is about
Try not to metagame here.
about 2 inches in length. It's like whole body mass, kind of. It's loafing at the moment, but it fills a about 2 inch space roughly.
That's
quite small.
tiny.
It is quite small, but it is very noticeable.
It's screaming.
It is screaming.
At us or just in general?
It seems like it's just in general.
Can we go past it?
Not without walking past. Not without walking in front of it.
Hey, you made me terrified of a frog. Could easily be a red herring.
It could be. For all we know, it's actually Barbara.
Ba 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 ba.
Is it screaming ba 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 ba?
No, it's making very aggressive, quote unquote aggressive, high-pitched sounds that are possibly the cutest thing you've ever heard.
No.
It is tiny and adorable, and it makes you smile.
If I say Barbarica to
Yes.
it? If I say that to it, does it do anything?
Are you getting close enough to it?
Do we know what
I'm not getting any closer, I'm just saying Barbarica.
Would any of us know what this is?
None.
No.
No, nobody currently present would have the capacity to do so without some very obscure knowledge. So you say Barbarica's name, nothing happens. This tiny little rock-like frog, does a little wiggle and hops
Aww.
towards you.
Ah!
And it does little boings
Boing.
until it's sitting in front of you, Florian, looking at you. And it is the cutest thing you've ever seen. It's so tiny, the squeaks it's making are the most sweet thing you've ever heard.
Aww.
And it's going,
Hello, little guy. Do you need anything?
it's just doing little screeches at you.
I don't know what to do to this.
What
Am
are
I
you
supposed to
doing?
kiss it?
What are you doing with this adorable, tiny little creature?
Maybe just leave it alone.
No, we could just leave it alone.
I can't say anything.
I can't say
Not in
anything either.
character.
Offer it some food?
What food are you offering it?
What do frogs eat? Insects? Do I see any insects?
This is when it eats the souls.
No. It doesn't. You don't see any insects nearby. It seems like the intensity of the winds means that most small creatures tend to get slungshot off into the distance. But it seems like this little frog is persevering. It fills you with determination.
Right now.
It fills me with determination. Okay, I I look for a little plant thing, and I will hold up the plant and see if it reacts to it.
It squeaks at you. And
Damn.
the one thing that keeps going through your mind every time it makes a sound is, oh my god, it's so cute. Every time.
Mason and Xavier and Sabrina, any of them?
They're all just looking at this little frog. And they see it occasionally, and are primarily looking around to make sure that you don't get ambushed by Barbarica if she is somewhere in the near vicinity.
I'll just be like, well, I don't know what you want, but I hope you have a lovely day there. And then I guess I'll go.
It hops towards you and kind of blockades you from walking away from it as it goes
Oh, fuck.
at you, continuing to scream.
What is the nature of the magic
I'll look
aura
back
of this
at our friends, like,
I guess it must be pretty powerful.
huh?
Maybe it is a wild-shaped druid or something like that.
Hello, are you a druid? Squeak twice if you're a druid. That's just once.
Yeah, so it's no. That's a
Squeak.
solid no.
Squeak twice if you can understand me.
Well,
That was 2.
That was 3.
Oh my god.
One of them didn't register.
Was
on
it
the
3?
mic.
Oh, okay.
I'm paying attention to make sure it's registering.
So I can hear the DM squeak 3 times. I guess he squeaked again.
Yes, because I'm watching it to make sure it's registering.
2. Squeak twice if I have something that you want. Huh.
Squeak twice if you're friendly.
It looks at you and does a slow blink. with one eye and then the other.
Ooh, this
Oh,
one's
no.
5. Okay.
Just take a step back.
Yeah, let's have a lot to take a step back.
I guess I'll take a step back.
It hops towards you once. This tiny 2-inch sized frog seems to be seems to close the distance between you and it with a lot of ease.
Leave me alone.
This is the strangest encounter you've ever given us.
I know. I'm aware.
2 of us are absolutely crying. If we open up our mouths, we're fucked. You got this, Florian?
What do you mean? It's just a frog.
Yeah, it's just a cute little frog. What's wrong with it?
I offer it some of my rations.
It hops onto your arm, ignoring your rations.
Hello?
Throw it off, throw it off, throw it off,
It's
throw it
very
off, throw it off.
interested in you.
Oh,
Curious, perhaps.
no.
Do you want me to pat you? Squeak twice if you want me to pat you. Did it squeak twice?
Yes. It squeaks twice in
Okay.
response.
Pat, pat.
Make me a wisdom check.
Oh, does that count?
Just wisdom check. I have pretty
Yes.
good wisdom, but I didn't roll so great. Wisdom. 17.
17. You feel this intense urge to call it cute, but you hold your tongue. You really want to call it cute. Like, it's doing every little, like, endearing thing humanly possible under the sun, and it's taking every ounce of your body not to call it cute. or any sort of derivative or synonym of that word.
Laurie, I think you should put that thing down.
Do you want to be put
That is
down?
not a normal frog.
I mean, obviously it's not normal, but it seems conscious.
Is any of the rest of us feeling this urge?
Yes, but you're at enough of a distance that you can't really see it that well. I mean, the sounds it's making are kind of cute, but you can't like get a proper visage of it from the distance you're at. Because I'm imagining that Scoria and Marcel are keeping like a solid 5 to 10 foot distance away from Florian at the moment, judging by how the two of you are
Slightly, I do
reacting.
not like.
What you
Has a
doing,
magical aura. A frog should not have a magical aura.
Yeah, that is strange.
And it didn't say no that it wasn't dangerous.
Are you a threat?
I'm gonna like put it's on my arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my arm on the ground so that it can hop.
It hops onto your hat and is sitting on the brim, looking down at you.
Out of character.
Listen,
5
my froggy
seconds
little
away
friend.
from
I've
plucking
got
this frog.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be like, listen, my froggy friend. I've got a demon to kill, so you can come with, or you can hop off.
Make another wisdom check.
Same thing, 17.
That urge to call it cute is rising once again.
Are
It's just
you
a little
okay?
guy.
You're looking a bit peaky.
Florian's perfectly fine. He just really wants to call this frog cute. He's just being a little dude. A little sassy man.
I'll gently, if it doesn't respond to that, I'll gently but firmly put it down.
As you grab the frog, it
Gently.
screeches at you
Oh, sorry.
and goes from to
I punt the frog.
sort of sound, like something demonic, and it makes you jump. I'm not even going to give you a check for it because the DC is way too high. It makes you jump in fear as you end up flinging the frog, and you watch as its eagle flies by, grabs the frog midair, and flies off. Only for a few seconds later, for you to watch in the distance, there is a sudden explosion, as though
What
someone
the
has
fuck?
as though somebody has torn open an interdimensional rift, and the eagle is not there anymore.
Is the frog there?
No. The
Okay.
frog is also gone.
Okay.
Also, that looks like it's about to fall off the wall.
Yeah, it was really well timed. Like, you hear this explosion, and then I heard from behind me. So I know you're not supposed to metagame, but that was so fucking hard.
Yep.
I don't remember the last time I was so uncomfortable in a D&D session.
Is this the thing that kills you if you call it cute?
Yes.
So we can say now, yes, it basically steals your
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
It
You
steals your soul.
after you
It fucking
explain
explodes.
after you explain what you just experienced to Sabrina, because I'm imagining Florian will probably share this with Sabrina.
Like, wow, that was really weird.
She tells you that what you just encountered is a creature that very rarely appears in 2 different places on the world at very specific times of year. One in the swamps, in the windy swamps, not too far from Koroloft, and on the island of Reveny, in a very specific swamp, not too far away from, where's the place called? I have to actually remember it.
Score, are you okay?
It appears in the swamplands not too far away from a town called Cherrick.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
The reason why it is so terrifying is because typically this is the time of year where will-o'-wisps are the most common to appear. These Mysterium toads feast on will-o'-wisps and are commonly referred to as the tiny toads of death. As what tends to happen is these little frogs will emit a small rivet when they feel threatened. And they understand two words, cute and adorable, alongside all synonyms in every single language. They will
Love
fight
that
you,
song.
and they will drain your soul, which they use to
That's
feast.
not nice. That's quite evil, actually.
And should they feel incredibly threatened, they let out a small high-pitched battle cry that alerts every single awake Mysterium toad in a 5-mile radius to converge on that point.
Oh shit!
We should probably move.
Well, we wouldn't know this. Wait.
Sabrina is currently explaining
exactly
this.
telling this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we should get the hell out of here right now. Right now.
But wait, I'm not done explaining yet.
Why didn't you say when it was here?
I wasn't looking.
You what?
And
It was clicking.
so as you continue along your path, Sabrina explains that what you just witnessed was the death of a Mysterium toad. When it dies, all of the wisps and souls that it has consumed, it unleashes at once to tear open a portal that sends its killer into the astral chaos, aka it flings them outside of the planar wheel. This tiny 2-inch, 2-hit-point frog.
Do you now understand why myself and Scoria was so fucking terrified?
That was about to end our entire campaign.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't believe you put that there.
I thought it was a Feywild thing.
I was convinced it was going to be a false flag, a red herring.
Nope.
No, every time he
We're just trying
said,
to murder
"Oh, you
you."
feel the urge to
To
call
do
it
it.
cute," I'm just like, "Oh god, oh
Please,
god."
no.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds familiar. I feel like you've told me about something like that.
I've rambled about this frog on many occasions. It is a fully
Yeah.
realized entity, even if it doesn't have a stat block yet. Anyway,
I guess I will apologize for kind of metagaming, but we're still alive, so I don't
I
care.
mean, two of three immediately recognized the fuck it was, so it's all fine. Anyway, so you continue up the path until you find a very similar looking grove on the top of this mountain, where it flattens out to a plateau. And it's almost like the eye of the storm here. It's quiet. Calm. Huh. Why is it calm? Huh. Oh well. However, you see a tall woman with golden hair that's very clearly multiple times the length of this woman's body. And she is beautiful. Her skin glistens in the sunlight. Her hair flows like waves. She is beautiful. Gracious, and maybe majestic might be the right word. Adorning her waist is this large, almost like feather cloak that goes over one side of her waist, and she has a lot of exposed flesh lot of her outer legs and her midriff are exposed. However, the vast majority of her body is clad in this greenish gold, almost like armor, that's outlined in a silvery grey thread. She has not really paid much attention to your presence, but you are aware that she knows you're here. If not for the fact that you're radiating mild panic from the fact that you just watched an eagle get sent into another dimension.
Poor eagle.
I want to point out, though, that means that if we had somehow started a fight with this thing, even if we'd killed it successfully, we would still have died.
Yeah, at least one of us would be like perma gone.
I'd rather the eagle than me, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
2-inch sized tiny frog scares entire D&D party.
I'm glad the eagle was there, because I don't know if you heard me say out loud, I punt the frog.
Yeah, I heard you say you pumped the frog. You would have punted Florian, because he dropped the frog. Anyway.
I would have used the other side of my rapier and used it like a bat.
Hit it like a golf ball.
Yes. I probably would have had to roll for it.
Big ball.
Not easy hit.
Break my arm.
Anyway.
Fine, you have healing magic, it's all good.
What are you doing? This tall, beautiful woman is currently looking at the stormy winds around her. That's
I'll
really
clear my
acknowledged.
throat.
You clear your throat. She looks in your direction.
Are you... What was it? Barbarica?
Yeah, that's her name.
Are you Barbarica?
And who might be asking?
We're here to fight Barbarica.
Oh, how preposterous. You, little man, to fight an archfiend? My, how scary a process this must be. And
Well-
what exactly are you going to fight her for?
This guy's soul. And I
I'm
point
going to
at
fight
myself.
her from my soul.
You notice a flicker of recognition cross her face, Marcel, that only you seem to catch. Oh? And what deals have you made? You seem a little, and she grabs you by the cheek and gives you a little squeeze. You seem a little young.
Marcel snarls at her.
Oh my.
Helga Petulius.
My, that is a name I haven't heard in years. Then this must be the little fleshling. Aww. How's the dead parents? I do keep myself entertained. And she gently floats away back to her rock.
Marcel is seething right now.
Why the long face? You're not a horse? Oh, is it to do with the family issues and the dead parents and the lack of free money and vigilante life? I hear humans love making comic books about them. Well, darling, what exactly are you here for? Your soul is mine. You're not going to kill me. You can certainly try.
Well, we killed the last two.
Kill them, please. As if you could kill an archfiend projecting their physical form into another plane. You merely killed an aspect of them. an avatar that might come back later.
Well, that's all we need to do.
Oh, you are no fun. And here I thought that I was going to get to play with your soul for eternity. Well, I suppose I still get to do that anyway. Tell me,
Nah.
do you know what charred mouse smells like?
Strangely,
Is she about
yes.
attack?
You watch as she clicks her knuckles, and the rather graceful air about her vanishes as you watch the winds whip up around her.
Marcel's in the back of his mind is thinking about all the times that he's burnt himself on various campfires and stoves, and he's like, strangely, yes.
Yes. No.
Come on. I bet Lupus wasn't preparing for this to happen today.
Oh, I was.
Oh, he knows us so well!
Yeah.
He knows we're bloodthirsty!
He's already predicted
you
our
have-
moves. 30 moves ahead. Ah.
I know you have a much easier time going for a direct goal that you can immediately visualize, so I mentally prepared myself to have this boss fight happen in the same string.
I just like the fight to prepare for us. Especially with this campaign. They're really fucking good, and I feel like I'm challenging myself, despite the fact that I'm a dragoon and all I do is jump.
You jump good, though.
Literally,
You jump good and thing die.
Literally, the combat for this campaign is a direct replica of what was supposed to be like last campaign.
Oh,
I just misjudged the rate at which I should have given magic items. That's literally the only difference.
Sorry, I just
You should click it
bent
back.
myself back, and every single inch of my back at once.
Ouch. But also, was that satisfying?
Yeah,
So,
I want to kill a bitch.
she lets out this maniacal laugh.
Imperil.
Oh, this is going to be glorious! And you watch as the sky turns grey and lightning starts crackling in the skies above. Roll me initiative, pussies.
I'm not a pussy.
You're a cat. Meow, bitch.
The other
Oh, I
side.
Damn,
rolled so
she
bad.
is pretty. What the fuck?
I am a pussy.
God damn it.
If you would like a visualizer of what she looks like, if you give me a second, I will put her artwork. I just opened like 7 things. You have the. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to actually broadcast it to other people and set it to Linger so you can see. Also, if you need a repost of the audio that I'm using for the fight, then I can do that now. If not, I need to roll for your NPC allies plus the 2 party members that aren't. This can be interesting. Oh, that's off to a great start. As is tradition, whenever I'm dealing with the Green Mage, they always roll shit initiative. Sorry, Hogmug. And
Kind of someone we wanted to go first.
Yeah.
Why do they give us the contract if we defeat them if we're only being an avatar?
Because they've got to give up something.
Yeah.
Do they?
Because
They
they're
have to.
fucking lost.
So you'll notice that I mentioned
Yeah,
when you were reading the contract that it has to stay within certain places on the islands. And because what you're fighting is like a physical projection of the real body, because you're basically fighting an imitation, as it were, that's carrying that contract, it's no longer in their possession because it will be forced to go back to the Hells with them. But it can't go back there because it's a material object. It belongs to the material plane, thus forcing them to drop it. The one time where Helga being hyper-specific about a thing actually benefits you as a party. Otherwise, the campaign wouldn't occur. Because all your contracts will go straight back to the Hells and you'd be fucked.
We'd have to fight them in the hells.
Which is only going to go wrong, because you have to fight all 4 of them at the same time.
At the same, that Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's.
We'd have to somehow get to level 100 to be able to stand a chance.
Not this campaign.
No, not this campaign. I do not intend to go above
20 probably.
Ooh, I see a bot that I'm gonna nuke. Ha 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 ha. Yeet.
I forget that we're streaming this.
Don't worry, I do as well.
Well, that's concerning.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well,
Florian,
we
what
haven't
did you roll?
been TOS yet, so...
We haven't
I
been TOS
rolled
yet.
a 19.
A 19. Delicious. Marcel,
I rolled a 20.
a 20. And
8
Scoria.
dice. Wait, hang on.
Is it Scoria? What did you roll?
I got a 10.
Oh, yeah,
10.
you played the fucks.
Hey, you're all doing better than Mason, who rolled a natural 1 for a total of 4.
Oh.
He is such bad initiative. Oh my gosh, everyone laughs at the low initiative loser.
Ha 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 ha.
Now do it in French.
Literally.
Oh.
Oh.
French Georgia.
How much what? No, we're not doing this game because the last time I started laughing with doing the stereotypical French laugh was when I was trying to impersonate Sarawak Anshev. And I just broke my
Apologies
vocal
to
cords.
any current or future French viewers.
I do not apologise to the French.
Sacre bleu.
You can
Apologies
quote
from
on
me, not from Florian, apparently.
that. I anti-apologise.
Florian hates your whole
I
country.
take your apology and I
Yeah.
seal it. Can you please organise yourselves on the thing? This is where I haven't actually moved you over. Yes, I have.
Oh
Please
shit, I
organise
was.
yourself in that circle.
Oh, right. Where are we? What's going on? Who am I? Where is she? There she is.
Where is
Oh,
she?
she's small.
Rachel.
She's average
Rachel!
sized.
She is medium in size.
She's human sized for now.
I will
She's
also
going to
not
be bite-sized
apologise.
by the time I'm done with her.
I will also not apologise in advance for what
You
I'm
gonna
about to
bite
do
her?
to you.
No, I'm going to chop her up to tiny little bits.
Oh. I'll bite.
Fun-sized, snack-sized. The sort of thing you'd have in a trick-or-treat.
I do have a bite attack.
What Sabrina probably refers to Florian as. Bite size, because he's small. I can picture Sabrina as the type to nibble. Mason, you can go here, even though you're not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So you can go there, and Sabrina can go there. Now I need to instant. I need to remove the broadcast others so I can make sure that I've actually put her in the correct place. Which, oh yes, I have. Delicious. So everybody ready?
Yes. Oh, I should sound so eager.
Combat's fun. You can be eager.
Yeah.
Let's die. Let's go.
Eager for my death.
As Barbarica moves first.
Ah,
Fuck. That's awful.
don't like that. I like this building.
Remember, this is wind person, so projectile probably not great.
Suck for some of you. As
Like the
Barbarica
person that
uses
flies
her
through the air.
flying speed to move. Yeah.
That's a lot of flying speed.
Yeah, it is.
Is she first in initiative order?
Yes.
Yep.
That's why she's taking her turn right now. Holy shit.
Maybe she just has no respect for the rules of combat.
I've already had.
You can't
many
move, it's your
freaking
turn.
bosses. There are many bosses that I plan on making that will bend the rules slightly.
What?
What do you
Because they're fun.
What do you
Legendary
mean?
actions go hee 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 hee.
What do you mean it's not my turn? What do you want about?
It is mine now, bitch. Spanos snap.
No, you can't do that in the rules.
You watch as Barbarica uses her first action to strengthen the winds that surround her. Her hair begins to circle around her in a cyclonic shape. So basically, her hair do spin around her, and I'm going to do a thing real quick. Scoria and Marcel.
Yo.
Yeah, what do you need me to make?
Sup.
You are afflicted with the Squall condition without a
Right.
save.
You've been squalled.
So you are squalled so long as you are within that distance of her.
That's fine.
Do you remain squalled if you leave that distance, or we'll find out?
No.
Sword.
I should also let you know, Scoria, that should you take flight within this range of her, you'll be treated as though you are exposed to hurricane force winds.
Lovely.
So basically, if you go up, prepare to be blown.
Does that
Not like
include
that, but
right? Does that include jumping up?
no.
Right. Okay.
So long as you're
just
not using your wings as part of that jump.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, as her second action, she is going to use Maelstrom.
Is that a spell?
Yes, it is.
Just spell.
It's an ability that she's using, but it is technically a blue magic.
Spell.
Right.
That doesn't fill me with confidence the way you said that.
Fear me.
That is a nat 20.
That's what?
I think it's a nat 20 anyway. It's really dark.
Well, you're the one
It is a nat 20.
Okay, so what's that total?
34.
34.
Nope. They know it is not possible to dispel this woman.
In this current state, no, it is not. It appears that the movement of her hair,
Oh, wait,
specifically
for a nat
the
20.
winds, your spell kind of works. Because you got a nat 20, I will give you one benefit from it.
Yeah.
And that is that you will not be affected by this spell.
Ha!
As you managed to shield yourself, however, Barbarica's spinning
Fucking
winds.
Scoria.
You come to realize that your dispelling attempts may not be as strong here, as you are fighting Barbarica in her, what was effectively her lair. So she has some additional benefits here that she would not typically get outside of this space. So, everybody else, what is your highest bonus to con saves, please? Because I'm gonna ask you this because I think the highest will probably be between Scoria and Mason.
Magical?
Magical.
Oh, magical. Oh, so I add the magical bonus then.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18 for Scoria.
An 8, what? Your modifier for it?
Yeah. Plus
Okay.
18.
That's the same as Hug Mug. Okay, so there is no point in me asking you to make this save.
Oh, dear.
Right.
Well. Okay, so as her second action, Barbarica uses Maelstrom. All foes in a 20-foot radius, that means everybody, excluding Marcel.
Yes.
You are reduced to HP equal to your current hit dice. So, 14.
Holy shit. That's insane. We all have 14 hit points now.
Bar Mason, Xavier, and Sabrina, who have slightly different levels. That's because I've been leveling them a little differently. Because they're not technically part of the same party, because you can dismiss them at any given point.
Oh, but why would you
Never
do that?
dismiss my
Yeah.
boy.
Alright. I'm aware.
How dare you even insinuate?
Your boyfriends.
My big boy.
Your wife, your whip.
Your boy wives.
Fives.
Wives.
Oh, this is-
The wives.
I need to see
Marcel,
all these
can you-
this HP drop.
Can you sort your HP out, please, Marcel, so I'm not doing it for you?
You said that I don't get affected.
Oh, yeah, you don't. Right, sorry. I fucking forgot.
Making you do it for
Shit,
me.
my laptop charge is low. Hang on.
No, I have no. That's fine. Okay, well, health pools have been updated. And on the D8 of who gets shafted today, I'm realizing I haven't actually unhidden the scene. Shit. Well done, Lupus. So, stream has been not seeing this interesting introduction to the fight. Whoops. Anyway, I've fixed that now. It's a simple mistake to make. Because I am juggling 15 different things at once.
That's impressive.
I know, right?
Especially when you only have 2 hands.
I know. I use my face. Ooh! Who is that? Who is getting an interesting time? Oh, yes, baby! That's gonna be interesting. Hey, Scoria!
Fuck!
Does a 44 hit
That's
Yeah.
no.
as Barbarisia uses her bonus action to use Calcifying Ray,
Oh shit!
which, if a 44 hits you, then yes, you are now inflicted with the effect of Calcifying Ray.
Which is
At the end of Scoria's next turn, she will be inflicted with Petrified.
But
This
I
is
want
going
to use my
so
actions
badly
to do
already.
action things. I have 20 gold needles that cure petrified.
This will also include all items on Scoria's person. So basically, any alchemicals she is carrying
Will be destroyed?
will be unusable. Because they will be
Temporary.
stone as well.
Oh no, I have gold needles on my person.
I'm more saying that if you try and take any alchemical items off of her to use later.
Scoria, I'm going to stab you with a needle.
I
Apologies.
also have a needle.
Acupuncture.
Yay.
Okay, so that's the end of Barbarisia's turn.
Wasted speech.
Oh, Mocha, Xavier, Sabrina first. Fuck. Let me let's through this. Mocha's going to use her action to Hunter Sense. DC of 10 hit dice. She rolled a 7 on the dice. DC is 10 plus enemy hit dice, which is that. Mocha concludes.
Wind.
Mocha concludes that using earth spells on Barbarica would be the most effective way of damaging her.
Right.
How confident does she seem?
Very. It's Mocha. I presume that how Mocha functions and operates is she is always confident in everything she does, even when she's not.
Okay.
Because this is my interpretation and understanding of the character as they were last played.
Well,
I think
As
she's
a-
wrong.
as an Earth Genasi who's immune to Earth but weak to wind.
Thank God for the Arielite bloodline, eh?
Yeah.
Following this, Mocha is going to let out a tiny battle scream and charge directly at Barbarica with her fork
Does that mean ice? Would be the best thing here? Could it
and
really?
attempt to stab Barbarica.
Yeah, ice.
Oh no.
Did she roll on that one?
Who did she stab?
That is a 23.
It's
Two on the dice, not a 1.
Okay.
She misses a 23.
Okay.
This is the one fight where I really would like to roll good initiative, and I rolled shit initiative.
Mocha is now inflicted with Dazzled and Squall, being this close to Barbarica.
Dazzled and
Dazzled.
Swalled.
And will be until she moves.
This one's a difficult.
Next person to act is Xavier.
This one seems kind of puzzly.
Sure. In a way.
No, that's a no.
I mean, no. It depends on how you want to look at it. It is technically a puzzle. So is every boss fight that I run. It's just a matter of opinion.
Is her hair actively doing the
Yes.
So if we was to cut her hair in some way, would that stop the wind?
Good luck with that.
Okay.
Well, her hair is technically made of wind, if you think about it.
I'm feeling a bit windy.
Xavier is going to start by casting Mog. So the entire party now has Moment of Greatness. Fuck. Where do I go from here? Shadow Summoning. Anything good here? Ooh. That could be useful. How are we feeling for obscure buffs?
Obscure buffs, all for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, ready. Give me that. Whatever it is.
Let's see. Xavier is going to then use his second action to dual cast Shades.
A fussy is just a fussy.
Shut up. Just because you're right. The first Shadow Summoning spell he's going to cast is Howling Moon. So everybody in that radius now has Evasion, or if you already have Evasion, you now have Improved Evasion. I'm just going to make a note of that, Howling Moon, which will last for the next 20 rounds.
Oh, shit.
I will put this on your buff and debuff tracker for you real quick.
I don't have evasion. Please have a character that doesn't have evasion.
Sorry, I'm trying to be as quick as I can. Come on, Lucas. And then the other one is going to be... I've already lost it. I've lost the plot. Set up.
Helga is evil. There you go.
Thank you. The second one is going to be Abyssal Maw.
Ooh!
Targeting Barbarica that does earth damage. And Barbarica takes no damage. She is immune to earth. And I'm picturing in my head this is followed by Xavier cussing Mocha out a little bit. Marcel, I'm gonna throw you at the chopping board next. Because I don't want to do, I
Okay.
don't do something this turn yet.
So Scoria can jump.
Yes. So long as she is not using her flying. If she is using her flight, she will be exposed to hurricane force winds.
Don't have haste yet.
Nope. Because I am a bastard.
The highest version we have is haste gear, yeah?
Yes, it's haste good.
Florian, where are you in what was your initiative score?
And
17 or something.
oh, Florian.
I can tell you, Marcel is being put next, but it would go Mocha, Xavier, Sabrina, Marcel, Florian, Scoria, Hugmug, Mason, in that order, with Barbarica at the top of the initiative order.
So either one of us can haste, because I also have haste go. I guess getting it out early is better, so I guess I'll cast haste go.
I'm casting great. You are casting haste, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Greater Dispel. As Barbarica uses her reaction. That is a 36.
Yeah, that works. Congrats. Sorry, haste go. Bitch, I could do this all day.
I mean, she's burnt her reaction.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's haste. Oh, I'll pop this in everybody's things. So that's haste. That's level 14. So that's 14
I'd
rounds.
really love to have that 40 AC back that I had.
Hmm?
Said I'd really love to have that 40 AC back that I had.
Well, you gotta wait for the Hugmog to move at the end of the round.
Forget how I got there.
There's also me reminding myself I need to get rid of Hugmog's Reflect because it's been several days. Wait. How many hours is in 24 by 4? Oh my god!
What did you do?
Hugmog's Reflect is still active for another 44 hours.
Maelstrom.
Does not get affected by Reflect. And even if it did bounce back at her, she is immune to that effect, because it is a...
Oh my god, I can't heal Hugmug.
Would it be Hugmug's choice to remove the effect on themselves?
There will be 2 levels worth of spell being bounced back, so depending on the strength of the spell that Florian casts to heal, a percentage of that will be bounced off of him. But you've not done any damage to Barbarica yet, so... Because I presume that a mass full cure is coming out here.
Do I have full cure?
That's not mass full cure, is it? It's fucking... I think of the wrong character.
Kiraga.
Be Curaga, wouldn't it?
I have Kiraga. I'm using Kiraga. Healing everyone for 95 HP.
95 hit points back for everybody.
Okie dokie.
Is that the end of your turn?
No.
No?
Of course it isn't. I'm a red mage.
Yeah, well...
But
I mean, I do know. It's
4
not
additional
wrong.
actions, bonus actions and reactions. Okay, so use 2 actions.
Sorry, are you adding your hit points back? Or do you want me to do it? Oh. Whoa! Fucking hell, let me jump.
I moved. Boogity boogity.
Right, so... Hold on. Because there were 2 levels of spell left on that Reflect. It's a 5th level spell, so... 95 times 0. So... You end up healing Barbarica with 38 HP. That's what bounces off of Hugmog's Reflect, and Hugmog's Reflect effect ends.
Does that wind thing count as a buff?
No.
No, it can't as a buff.
It is best described as a form. To know that once you finish your turn, we will be concluding for the night, because I have just realised what the time is.
Oh
So-
shit, what the fuck? Like
Yeah, I
30
know.
minutes just not by like
Let's
that.
conclude now.
That's what I thought as well. I was like, hang on a minute, what?
Let's conclude now then, because I have the ability to quick cast, and I have the ability to quick cast. I'm probably gonna do quite a bit with this turn, so let's conclude now.
Okay, so just bearing in mind that we'll mark your turn as ended.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Yes,
Well,
because I'm looking at 2 weeks' time where my brain goes, oh, I've left this thing ticked. So, actually, I'll put a note on your thing that says bonus actions still...
free actions used.
Okay. Well, we shall wrap up session there then.
That was fun.
And we'll see you in a couple weeks' time for the next one. Bye-bye, stream.
Wow.
Au revoir.
Bye.
I shouldn't say that. Florian hates the French.